everyone, thank you for watching and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with a tutorial on a St. Patrick's kind of inspired makeup look, which looks like this, green and gold. Now I know that when we think about St. Patrick's, we usually think about bright greens, you know, like cloves and all that type, those type of bright greens. But I know not everyone likes that brightness in their face, you know. So I decided to go with the typical little green elf with their little golden pot, but like a little more wearable green, because not everyone likes bright colors. So I said, you know, most of the people, when they do a St. Patrick's inspired type of makeup look, when you research, it's usually just, you know, that bright green. So I said I'm gonna go with something more more wearable, more warm, more neutral, you know, something that everyone could feel comfortable with, you know, feel comfortable with, even though you're wearing glitter. You don't have to wear the glitter. You could totally skip the glitter. You could just wear a goldish eyeshadow in the middle, or whatever you, however you want to customize it. But I was thinking, St. Patrick's is usually about that green little elf with the little golden pot. So I was like, I want to do that. So I decided to go with a forest green, like just forest green, dark green, and you know, not so bright. And then a pop of glitter. Why glitter? Because the golden pot. You know what they say, that in the rainbow, one end is an elf and then the other end is a little golden pot with the golden with gold in there. That's it. So yeah, let's get started before I just sit here and start babbling, because I could just sit here and talk for an hour. So let's get started. For this tutorial, for this tutorial, you don't need the palettes that I have. Like I said in my other videos, as long as you have colors similar to the ones that I'm gonna use, it's fine, because that's what I do. You know, some people go, you know, with their high-end palettes and that stuff, and you're like, you're not gonna spend $50 just to get those specifically 3 eyeshadows that you're gonna use. So just, you know, just work with what you have. So I'm gonna use my usual, which is the Morphe 35C. Now people were saying, why do you keep using those palettes? I adore these palettes, you guys. I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill also as well. I'm just gonna use this Foresty shimmery green. And from my Morphe palette, if you guys happen to have it, what am I gonna use from here? Oh, I'm just gonna use this green one. That's it. So as long as you have like a green like this one that you're gonna use as your semi transition shade, and then this type of green for your crease, you're good. You don't need anything else. Now for your transition shade, I'm gonna use a peach like this one for the transition, and for a for the depth that I give in here, I'm gonna use a super dark forest green with a little bit of shimmer, but you can't really tell the shimmer. So this is the Sephora palette, by the way. I believe it came out on Christmas or something like that. I was gifted this for Christmas. So like I said, you don't have to have these palettes as long as you have colors similar to them. So let's get started. For highlight, I'm gonna use my Maybelline color tattoo in Burly Brazen, which looks like this, and I'm gonna use that for the highlight. We're gonna place that. Let me try to fix my brushes in a way where I could, yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna use this one. It's a pigment, and you guys are not gonna believe it, I got this pigment for 99 cents, even though it retails for $8 to $9 at the drugstore. There's this 99-cent store that just opened on my where I live. And since they're launching or something, they started putting all these Maybelline lipsticks and products, and like $1. So crazy, huh? So we're gonna start by applying our highlight, and this is like a peachy, yeah, like a peachy champagne kind of type of color. I don't know if you guys can catch that. Now I have this thing for green and peach, how they look together. I just love how they look together. So usually when I do green shadows, I go for a peachy kind of shimmery type of tone for my highlight. So we're gonna start by applying that. I hope the camera could catch on that. I'm sorry, the lighting is a little bit too bright today, so maybe you guys are not gonna be able to catch on the highlight, but it looks like this. So we're gonna start by applying that there for our highlight. Okay, and that's that. Now for a transition shade, like I said, we're going to use a peachy kind of tone. For my Sephora palette, I'm using this one. It looks like this. I'm like all over the place. It looks like this. As long as it's any peachy kind of shade, it's okay. If you rather use pinks, that's fine. Like I said, I have this thing for green and peach together, so I'm going to use peach. So I'm going to blend that in a little bit above my crease. You don't have to be neat at all with this one, like I said. This is just your transition shade, so you don't have to be all neat because you're pretty much going to go over it with other eyeshadows. But this is going to help out with how your eyeshadow ends up looking. I'm really bad at explaining you guys, so I really hope you guys catch on that. Okay, now I'm aiming for kind of like a smoky kind of like an ombre, but smoky kind of type of look. So I'm gonna use a green transition shade like the one that I just showed you right now from the 35C Morphe palette, which is this one. It's any light green shade. I know right here it comes out kind of like greenish, bluish kind of thing, but it's a green. It's a light green. So any type of light green that you have, you're good. I'm just gonna use that for kind of like I guess you could say a base for the smoky effect that I'm gonna do. So swirl and apply. Let me get rid of the excess. Okay, and these brushes, like I said, I got them on eBay. They're from Style Master. There's no number specific. It's just a set of 12 for like, or a set of 10 or 11 for like $12. So yeah, so we're just gonna apply this a little bit above our crease and just blend it in. This one you don't have to be that neat at all either, because like I said, this is just kind of your base to make it to give it that smoky effect. Remember what I said in my how to do a smoky eye tutorial? The purpose of putting a lighter and lighter and lighter shade is to give that smoky effect. So windshield and circular motions to blend. Windshield to apply, circular motions to blend. Okay. Just blend that on pretty well. Should look something like this. I really hope you guys can catch, the camera catches on that. I don't want to look like I don't want to be explaining everything and you guys are not be able to tell what I'm doing here. Okay, so that's that. It should be looking something like this. And just blend it in pretty well. Okay, now we're gonna go with this forest green from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. Morphe sells this individually, so it's a forest green, shimmery forest green, and we're gonna apply that on our crease. Like that, windshield and circular. No, I know I didn't mention when I first mentioned the products, I didn't mention the what did I use for my gold highlight and my golden shadow with the glitter. I'll mention it in a minute. Just let me get this set and blend it well. Okay. Now I know I kind of take a little bit long when I'm blending, but the biggest key to your makeup looks is blend. That is one of the main things ever. You have to blend like heck, because when you do a smoky type of eye look or any type of eye look, you don't want the harsh lines to be noticeable. You don't want to see where your eyeshadow starts and when it ends. You want it to look like it's there, but it's kind of like fading, you know, it's blended. So that's what you, or maybe I'm just a blend freak or whatever you want to call it, but it's okay if you go out, because you're, you know, like at the end we clean it, so it's okay. Yeah, don't. Okay. Now, for the outer corner and the inner corner, we're going to use, like I said, a super dark forest green. Super duper duper dark. like this one. It almost looks black, but it's a dark green, which is this one. Or you could use maybe a black mixed with any green, however you want. If you know how to mix colors pretty well, if you could work with that, go for it. Just make it work. Okay, we're gonna apply that on our outer corner, like that. And it's okay if it's messy. We're going to go back at the end. Oh, Jesus Christ. There you go. Ruining your makeup again, Maria. Okay, and then we're going to go in our inner corner. Let me close this. There we go. Natural light trying to kill my makeup. What's wrong with Mother Nature today? Okay. We're going to blend that in pretty well. Any flat brush that you could work with is good. So let me try to get this out of the way without making a mess. There we go. Today I did my foundation before my eyeshadow because for the fact that I'm doing a tutorial for you guys, but I do not recommend doing your foundation before your eye makeup look for the fact that this happens. Now you could just wipe it off with a brush or just put extra powder when you're doing your makeup. So when your eye makeup look. So when you're done, you have a brush to just wipe it off. But I highly recommend you first do your foundation and then your eye makeup look. Okay, so from here we're gonna drag this color exactly on our crease, and this is just gonna add some depth. So we're gonna drag it on our crease like that. Now we're gonna go back with our round brush and we're just gonna blend that in. Like that. Like I said, this is just going to add some depth and it's going to make it look like this. Just grabbing some of that super deep green and just blend that in. Now blend, blend, blend. I know that it looks darker here than here, but the light is hitting me, so it attempts to wash the color off this side and then just make it look, see how right here it looks like washed down. Right here you can see the bronzer and the contour and the blush, and right here you can't really see anything. It's the lighting, okay? So be aware of that before you guys tell me, hey, one side is darker than the other. Yeah, because of the lighting. Okay, there we go. Let me blend this a little bit more. I like a really nice blended look. Okay, now for the golden eyeshadow, let me get this out of the way. I used it's Maybelline, what is it called? Maybelline Modern Metallics, and it's in Golden Halo. It's this one right here. When you do this type of makeup look where you put a color in the middle, I highly recommend you use wet shadows. And this is the type of shadow that you could just use it wet. Like I said, I got this for $1 at 99-cent store. I know this one as a fact. I know that this one retails for $8 to $9 in any drugstores. But I got it at the dollar store. So if you guys could get your hands on it, go for it. If you guys have a similar color to it, then use that one, you know. So like I mentioned before, one of my biggest tips for you not to spend $35 on Fix Plus or any type of substance that helps you work with wet shadows is just use regular eye drops. I usually do this and just work with that. Just get any flat brush that you could use for your wet shadow, like this one. Wet the brush, like that, and then wet the shadow. Wet the brush and wet the shadow. Now, some people say, "Hey, that's not hygienic. That's not that could be pretty, you know, when bacteria grows and stuff." I disinfect all my makeup. I spray alcohol on it. I clean everything. So you guys, that's one of my biggest tips too. Be really careful with your eye cosmetics. Just make sure you disinfect everything, because because you guys don't want to get any eye infections. It's horrible. So we're just going to place this in the center. Like that. And trust me, when you wet the shadow, it makes a huge, huge difference. I have tried it dried. And because, as you can see, here's how it looks wet and here's how it looks dry. As you can see, the pigmentation does make a huge difference. So, yeah. Any metallics eyeshadows are usually able to be used wet. So, you know, whatever works for you. Okay, as that dries, we're gonna go back on our under eye area with that peachy transition eyeshadow that I showed you guys earlier for the transition shade. We're gonna use any pencil brush, and we're gonna apply that underneath right here, like this. And we're gonna go back with that forest green. Where's my brush? Hey. That forest green that I showed you guys to apply here on our line, under our waterline. Bella, stop it. Oh my god, you guys, I'm so sorry. She freaks out. With anybody that comes in, she just freaks out, I swear. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's just a mailman. Bella, stop it. I wish I knew how to edit my videos on my mobile, so you guys don't have to hear all that stuff. I'm really learning. I'm really getting into this, you guys. I'm really learning how to do this. I'm gonna go back and blend it, okay? So yeah, I'm just really learning how to do this video uploading stuff and everything. The reason I started doing this is because some people started asking for personal classes, but I don't have time for that. So I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna make a YouTube channel. And well, it wasn't even my idea. People were like, well, why don't you just make a YouTube channel where we can watch you do what you do then? Like, okay. But it's turning out pretty good. Okay. From there, I'm just going to, as I'm letting it dry, because this is a wet shadow, you don't want to go back and interrupt or corrupt whatever product is there already. So as that dries, I'm doing my under eye. So what I'm going to do is go back with the Wet n Wild black liner, and I'm just going to line my waterline. And now we're going to get to the glitter part. Okay, to apply the glitter, the one that I'm using is my usual favorite gold glitter, which is the Milani one. I haven't seen them in stores anymore. I think I got this at this... Where did I get this product? I forgot where I got this product, but... You know those little... What do you call them? Those little stores... I don't know how to say it. They're not even dollar stores. They're like random stores, and you just find products in, you know. So I know you can find them on eBay. I think they're like $4 each or something like that. So I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit in my tray, and then start applying that with any flat brush that you have. I use my brush that I use for my wet shadow. So any flat brush that you have, you're gonna start applying the glitter. Now I like this glitter because you don't have to add any glue. It already comes with its own gel, like in it. So yeah, just gonna tap it on there. Okay, if you guys are not comfortable with wearing glitter, it's okay. You guys don't have to wear glitter as long as you wear a golden eyeshadow, whatever you want to do. But you guys don't have to wear the glitter. Not everyone's comfortable with glitters. So yeah, just customize this however you're more comfortable with it. Like I said, I avoided bright colors because of the fact that not everyone's comfortable with bright colors. So if you're not into glitter either, I'm just gonna add a little bit darker here so it looks nice and even like the other one. So you know, if you're not comfortable with glitter either, don't use glitter. If you're gonna go on the street, if you're not gonna be, you know, secure of yourself just because you're wearing glitter, then don't wear it. Wear it in your house, wear it, I don't know, somewhere where there's gonna be family, to see how you feel and to see how people react and how do you feel with people's reactions. Because some people don't care, you know. They have the ability of not caring what people think as long as they look nice or they think they look nice. or they feel comfortable, they don't care about what people say. But some people are so self-conscious that if someone tells you, oh, that doesn't go with you, even if you feel good, you stop wearing it because someone just told you that doesn't look good on you. And you know what? It's about being yourself. So, especially in makeup industry. Makeup industry is pretty much self-expression. You pretty much express who you are. You pretty much are who you are. And you know, makeup, it just makes you you. So, you know, word. I'm just messing. I'm all giving out a speech here, you guys, on the makeup tutorial. Great, Maria. I'm just going to use some Jordan Extreme Lash Mascara on my under eyelashes. And I recommend you guys use falsies for this type of, I'm going to get rid of the glitter right here, okay? I'd recommend you guys use falsies for this type of makeup look for the fact that it makes the middle color pop out even more without putting any eyeliner. If you guys are more comfortable with wearing eyeliner, go ahead. I think that when there's a color so shimmery and bright in the middle, I think there's no point in putting any I'm just gonna use my eyelashes and lash glue. I don't think there's any point of putting any eyeliner because the eyeliner pretty much covers up the color. So I don't know. My point here is to make the gold pop out. So unless you want to wear the glitter, you don't want it to look you want it to show it off that much, go ahead and put eyeliner, you know, whatever works for you. So I recommend you guys use a pair of thick lashes. I'm going to try to get lashes that actually have actual numbers because so many ladies ask me what lashes are they, and they're just these dollar store lashes, you guys. I got them from this dollar store and I just thought they were so amazing. I just purchased like 10 or 15 of them and they don't have any number. I think they're called I know the only number they have is 99. I don't know if it's because of the 99-cent store, I don't know, but they have on the little case it just says 99. That's it, and it's called Select Lash. So yeah, the brand is Select Lash. So and maybe you guys could find those on eBay. 99, okay. So yeah, while this dries, let me curl my lash and put a coat of waterproof mascara. Like I said before, waterproof mascara holds my curl pretty well. And I just put one coat because you know that waterproof mascara is pretty hard to take off. So I always use the Maybelline Great Lash. Just one coat. Waterproof. And that will hold my curl for the rest of the day. And I'll be happy for the rest of the day. Okay, to apply the lash, like I said in my lash tutorial, center and put the wings away. Why? Because it's the most fastest, efficient way of doing this without killing it. Do you see that? Do you see the big difference it makes? Do you see like no eyelash? Rewind my video, see the no eyelash and then the eyelash effect. I'm such a goof, huh, you guys? Like I said, you guys, I'm so scared of scaring you guys. I'm so scared of scaring you guys away because I'm such a goofball, I swear. It's like once I get comfortable, you guys, once I get comfortable, I'm like unstoppable. Okay. And for the inner corner highlight, I use the same halo, what is it called? Halo, golden halo. But not wet anymore. Just regular dry because you don't want to contrast. You don't want to make a bad you know, super shimmery here and super shimmery here. You know, you want it at least to be 2 tones less shimmery. If that makes any sense. If that makes any sense. Which probably doesn't because usually what I say doesn't make any sense. Which makes me question, how do I get so many requests for tutorial? Let me add a little bit more because I just made it too. How do I get so many requests for tutorials if my explanations are so bad? Okay, and that's pretty much it. The cleaning part that I mentioned to you guys is you guys just go back with any flat brush and just I guess you could say cut and clean wherever you want the eyeshadow to stop. I usually go from my outer corner up. That way this is not you know, smaller than this one. So yeah. So yeah, that's it for today's tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I really hope you guys try it out for St. Patrick's. I really think it's a really cute makeup look. I thought of this one since a long time ago, and I don't know, I didn't want to do it because I don't know, sometimes when you come up with ideas you hesitate a little, because since it's just an idea, you don't know how it's going to come out and when you actually practice it. But I think it came out pretty okay. And when it was yesterday, I was getting so many compliments on it, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope I made this easy for you. I really hope you guys understood everything I said. And oh, I'm sorry, for the lipstick, I'm wearing Bear It All by Wet n Wild. It's called Bear It All. Just bear it all. Just messing. I hope you guys have a nice day. Bye. Before I scare you guys away.